going on? It's Alexander here, back with some more Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Go ahead and destroy that. I forgot to pick up the bow when we were there. Whatever. Like I said, technically we weren't there, so at least story-wise we weren't there yet. And I rarely use the bow, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, there we go, though. We've got our better equipment on. Until we get to the next level, where we'll be able to use some of the even better equipment. I do just love that little flip whenever we have a... I think it kind of looks like an eagle with their wings outstretched, you know? Yeah, Socrates has some interesting quests, shall we say? And leave it at that until we do them.
They'll be watching for me. I need to be careful.
But that's all I'll say about the quest that Socrates has. Honestly, what we're wearing right now doesn't look bad, but I want it to be the legendary gear, because the legendary sets look amazing, well, most of them. Like, normally in games, like in RPGs like this, I don't like the legendary equipment. Like, it's good stats, but usually looks atrocious. But I actually kind of like the, how the legendary sets look when you get them all together. There's like 3 or 4 I'm not too big on. Oh no.
Cassandra! I knew you'd change your mind after turning me down. Unfortunately, love must wait a little longer.
Whatever you say.
I hate to cut our conversation short, Socrates, but I believe you've talked enough for the both of us. We must find another use for that mouth of yours.
Speak to him long enough, and you may find the smallest hint of knowledge veiled deep behind his enthusiastic advances.
A compliment and an insult in the same sentence. He truly is gifted. You've arrived at the perfect time. I have a friend named Sophanes who wants to become an Athenian citizen, but he needs a bit of help. Your help.
I can't wait to hear why it's my help he needs.
Any Mystios would do, really, but you're my favorite. All you need to do is sign my friend's name on a little list.
There has to be a reason Sophanis can't sign the list himself.
Well, he would, but he isn't nearly as able as you are.
Meaning?
Meaning, you have skills he doesn't possess. He'd fail if he tried on his own.
Why Athens? Surely he's a citizen somewhere else already.
Everyone wants to be an Athenian citizen, even if they don't say so. Sophanes has a mind for politics, but can only participate as a citizen.
I didn't realize you had a list of mercenaries you favor. And I'm at the top?
Of course you are. Although, if you ask nicely, I would happily let you be on the bottom.
This sounds simple. Now tell me why it isn't.
There's this small matter that you'll have to enter the Metroon, where you're not allowed, and forge his name well enough, of course.
So he's trying to become a citizen illegally. You should have led with that.
I'll try to remember that the next time. The building you're looking for is near the Agora. Be safe.
I don't speak in circles or any other shit. You answered one of my questions and
Like I said, old Allie's the epitome of that one horny friend who's a good person, but really needs to just lay off of the horniness, shall we say? Okay. Let's see here. What do we have here? Oh, this might actually be as hard as I thought it was going to be. Okay, where do they go?
There. His name's been signed. Time to get back to Alcibiades.
Need to wait a second. As soon as we would jump up there, we'd be spotted, so let's wait. I hope no one turns in here. Come on, move, soldier. He's like, I know someone's back there. They will have to move eventually. Come on, move! I know he didn't say we had to be sneaky. Oh my, come on! Nobody's seen or heard anything. He just slipped and conked his head a little. Like he didn't even see us. He just got pulled and conked in the head, so he'll never know.
My favorite Misthios returns.
And with good news, too.
My favorite kind. You did it then?
Of course I did. Sophanis' name is now on the citizen list.
Perfect. I knew you were the right Misthios for the job. Now that you forged my friend's name on the citizens list, there's one more thing that needs to be done.
If you told me this needed to be done before, I could have taken care of it already.
Maybe, but this way I get to see you more often.
Just tell me what you need.
Unfortunately, getting Sophanis' name on the list doesn't make him a citizen. He also needs a witness who can validate his citizenship.
So you want me to be the witness?
If only it were that easy. No, there's someone I have in mind. An extremely handsome man by the name of Peros.
I'll find your handsome witness.
Perfect! I knew you'd be willing to help.
There must be a good reason we can't be witnesses.
Of course. The witness must be an Athenian citizen, but it can't be a friend. Be careful with Peros, though. It's easy to lose oneself in his gaze.
If there's more after this, I want to know now.
Of course, this should be the last thing.
Should?
I mean, is.
Time to find Peros.
He's often around the Justice Building on the east side of the Agora.
And I just ask him to help?
Peros needs to say that the parents of Sophanis were both Athenian. How you get him to do it is up to you.
Alright. Witnesses in Greater Athens area. He's been found at the Agora north of the Athens Mint. Greater Athens. Athens Mint. Probably right here. Alright, though.
I should stay hidden if I don't want to fight.
I mean, most of them are pretty slow, so we can outrun, like, most of them, so... And they can't jump off of cliffs like we can. They have to go the long way. which gives us a big advantage. This place shut up on the map yet. Normally it would have already, oh, there we go. I guess we just walk over here till it tells us, hey, you're near where you need to be. Wait. Guess we haven't really... Wait. Agora of Athens. Oh, we are way off.
The witness. There you are.
Just really quickly. There we go. Jump down here. And let's go see what's up with this witness.
That's the guy Alcibiades called handsome?
You tell Theon I'm not giving him anymore. If he wants to talk to me, he can come himself.
I'm not here about debts.
Well, what do you want then?
There's something I need your help with. Well, you'd actually be helping someone else.
That someone sent you tells me it's something I'd be better off avoiding.
You just need to validate a man's citizenship. Alcibiades said it's an easy role for you to play.
Ah, Alcibiades. He's persistent. And who is this man I meant to help?
His name is Sophanes.
Sophanis. I know that name well. I won't help you though, not for him.
I don't know him. Why don't you want to help?
True Mystios never get all the information up front. Sophanis betrayed his men for Drachmi. He deserves death, not citizenship. Ah, look, it isn't your fault. You didn't know, but now you do.
Sounds like Theon may be sending someone to collect from you. Wouldn't it be nice to have the drachmi you need?
Fine. I'll do what you want.
There we go. We could have just beat him into doing it, but... we'll take the nice route. And it helps him. Helps that guy with the problem he's having. So maybe he won't come back to bite us eventually, to where we don't get hired to go and find this Dion and kill him.
I need to stay hidden.
Dion, Dio, close enough. I really hope that we get a mission to fight. That we're told, hey, go fight soon. Well, I like the talking routes and whatnot. I also like whenever we get our hands a little dirty.
You've returned.
Socrates too, it seems.
Much like you, he just can't seem to stay away. I hope there were no issues.
Yes, he just needed a little push.
Ah, I was worried about that. Well, you did the right thing.
You kept information from me. Information that would have been nice to know.
I believe people like Sophanis deserve second chances. I didn't think what he did mattered to you.
Next time, let me decide what matters to me.
Understood. I should give Sophanis the news.
Do not bad citizens do harm to their neighbors and good citizens good? Is it possible to tell if someone will be good or bad without first giving them a chance?
A person isn't the same forever. Someone bad can become good.
But is the inverse not also true? Someone considered good can then become bad? How can we predict someone's actions now, let alone in the future?
We can't. One thing I've learned is people are unpredictable. It's what makes my job so hard sometimes.
If what you say is true, we can either hope we are right and that people will be good, or limit risk by not giving people like Sophanis a chance. I wonder then if bad actions can reverse good or good actions can reverse bad. Perhaps we can speak on that another time.
Thank the gods.
You just gotta give people a chance, and if it blows up in your face, well, gotta deal with the consequences then. I think that's everything for now. Alright, though. That's about the same. I think, at least, oh, nope. Forgot about these quests. But yeah. Alright, well, I think we have like 2 or 3 more quests left to do with old Socrates. Oh, God, this person.
Hermippos has received. Hermippos has gone too far, Socrates. Pericles gave everything to Athens. Yet, we must still hear of Cleon's greatness.
Aristophanes, have you not done seemly things to Hermippos?
How dare you compare me to that man? His plays are a nuisance. Something I could come up with in an afternoon, and a drunken one at that. Mine are for a clever audience.
The same audience you judge. Should it not be clever enough?
Careful, Socrates, else I make you a character in one of my plays. Do you agree with Socrates that Hermippos should say what he wants?
Socrates is usually quiet.
This may be the first time I've seen Socrates listen more than he speaks.
Remember it well. You may not see it ever again.
I prefer to think before I speak, and now, having thought, I shall. Tell me, just as I am allowed to say what I wish, should not all be allowed to do the same?
Of course not. And there's much you've said that I'd say you shouldn't have, Socrates.
What if I say offends one, but is loved by another? Should I say nothing in fear of what people may think?
That would be nice, yes.
If you have such an issue with Hermippos, why not do something about it yourself?
I'd like to, but I haven't been able to find him. Maybe you'd have better luck.
It can't be that hard to find Hermippos.
That's what I thought as well. Maybe he's afraid I'll find him.
Once Hermippos is in front of you, what are you going to say?
I'm not entirely sure yet, but I promise you, it will be a grand spectacle.
It almost sounds like you're jealous of Hermippos.
Ha! Me? Envious of him? Making someone sad is easy, but making someone laugh takes true skill and talent.
Wherever Hermippos is, I'll find him.
I hope you do. His residence would be a good place to start.
It is really hard to make people laugh. Just throw in a few dick jokes here and there, and you'll get most people laughing. Anyways, we ran into the place earlier. There it is. Let's head to this residence and see what we can find out. Oh. Shouldn't take too long to take care of. This place seems like a small residence. As long as we don't have any unwelcome visitors, we should be good.
Doesn't look like Hermipos is here. I should take a look around.
We'll quickly do this and then call the video, because it shouldn't, like I said, it shouldn't take too long. It's not a big residence. There'd be one more person, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. Anyways, up we go. And whoop!
Time to die, Malaka!
Whoop! Okay then. Ooh. Love that. Just that swift smack right in the mouth with it. Alright though, let's see. Hey, what do you know? An unwelcome visitor.
Looks like Cleon made notes for Hermipos on his play. Everyone's a writer.
I think we know what happened to him. We might deal with Nerd. Well, I may deal with Nerd after we get done here.
This is a lot of money for someone like Hermipos. Explains his residence, at least.
It's up here, right? Maybe. Oh, there's the other one.
A mask from the cult of Cosmos. Hermipos must be a member.
Alrighty. Well, we'll return and all that in the next one. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you then.